Hi, I'm Kavita of Compassionism. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking to you about tearing up the Good Girl script and why it is so important. I'm in my mid-40s and I coach women who are in the sandwich generation. So I support women like you who are juggling multiple roles and responsibilities to show yourself some softness when life is hard. So you can learn to take a step back and breathe. But today's task, I'm going to give you 3 tips. Well, today's task, it could be a task if you've never tried it before. But today's topic of conversation is Good Girl script. So, 3 ways to stop shrinking yourself. When we're young, we're often handed this script: be nice, be agreeable, don't make waves, say yes, smile politely, don't take up too much space, don't be too loud. The last bit I didn't quite manage to cotton on to. But the thing about the Good Girl script is it's exhausting. And especially when you are trying to juggle so many different things already, right? You're managing work, you're managing your home, you're looking after your children. You're often at times in that space of looking after your parents, trying to give time to a relationship that is strained under all the other pressures of life. And also, on top of that, make time for your friends and your siblings and all of the other stuff that comes with it. But when you have this Good Girl script and you still live by this script, then actually it feeds resentment in us and it leaves us completely depleted and stuck in this cycle of overgiving. And when you overgive, you have nothing left for yourself, you're emotionally drained, and everything just falls apart. So here's my 3 tips for you. One of the 3, so the first one is pause before you say yes to anything. So people pleasing is often a reflex. So reclaim your response time. So just simply say, I will get back to you. I will get back to you gives you the space to think, am I saying yes because of my conditioning to say yes? Or am I saying yes because I truly want to do this? It is something that I can do realistically and can fit into my already busy life. Or is it something I need to say no to? So let me get back to you is the first one. The second one is setting boundaries, right? So let discomfort be part of your growth. Now, when you first begin setting boundaries, it can feel very awkward. It can come out fumbled. It can come out sometimes a little bit wrong. And it can sometimes lead to a little bit of conflict because people aren't used to you setting boundaries. But remember this, people will treat you how you allow them to treat you. Okay, so if you don't set a boundary of how they behave towards you, they will behave with you in a way that doesn't make you feel good. And so that conflict to good girls or good women now in this case can feel like danger. But discomfort isn't a sign that you're doing it wrong. It's just you're doing something new and different. So lean into that because your voice matters, okay? And the other third one is choose self-compassion over self-sacrifice. We're so good at giving all of us away, everything, because we give out compassion so readily to everyone else, but very often there's very little to none left for ourselves. And so being kind to other people shouldn't mean that you're being cruel to yourself. And here's the one thing I'm going to ask you to do. If I really mattered to me, ask yourself this question. If I really mattered to me, what would I be doing right now? If I really mattered to me, what would I be doing right now? So if you really matter to you, what would you do differently? And then work from that place because you should matter to you. And if you give all of you away, you will just deplete yourself and deplete your energy that is already overstretched. And so you do not need to earn your rest. If you need rest, take it. You do not need to overperform to feel worthy. Imagine that. You do not have to say yes to things to be loved. And so tear up the good girl script and be yourself and find that space to just breathe. So those are my 3 tips. Hopefully they're really useful for you. Give me a shout, drop me a follow, share this with a friend who needs it. DM me if you'd like to have a chat. It'd be really, really good to connect with you. If you ever want some coaching, I'm here. If you need support, that is what I do. So I will speak to you soon. Bye.